Welcome back to Shem's Universe. Alright, so today we're going to discuss imagination. I'm stuck inside on this quarantine, so I'll imagine I'm outside. So, to begin with, there are two types of imagination that are discussed in Chapter 5 of Think and Grow Rich, which are synthetic imagination and creative imagination. The synthetic imagination is very important because it's based upon imagination created by your mind based on memories that you've had, things that you've learned, concepts and ideas that you've heard from others. So even though it's an imagination, it's more so something that's been taught from one brain to another. So the things that you learn in school, from your parents, church, etc., your friends. The creative imagination is where Napoleon Hill, I believe, gets on people's nerves a bit because it talks about the sixth sense. I personally believe in that, where you can have intuition and hunches about things. For instance, like me trying YouTube and saying, I'm going to do this, I have an intuition that people need to hear this and that it's actually going to get out there and one day go viral. That's my intuition. Does that mean it's true? We'll see. But I didn't hear that from anybody. I didn't hear from anybody, hey, Shem, go do YouTube today. I just decided to do it because of an intuition, because of a hunch. So you got to listen to that inner voice for yourself and decide what you want to do. When he discusses imagination, though, for Think and Grow Rich, he's specifically talking about dealing with the synthetic imagination, using concepts and ideas such as what's in the book and imagining yourself utilizing them and then actually doing it in the physical world. So he's trying to say, live in that mental world, understand your vision, understand your purpose, imagine yourself actually living it. Like imagine you had $8 million. With your imagination, you're going to decide, I'm actually going to do something with that 8 million. It's not just going to be a static vision. It's going to be something that I'm going to internalize, imagine, and feel. And that's what's going to really get to the subconscious mind. Without you actually imagining it and feeling the emotions involved in having that type of money, you're never actually going to get it because you actually don't believe you can get it. If you have the balls to, or for girls, the ovaries, to actually imagine yourself in a situation, then you kind of believe you can do it. It's like when people imagine that they can win the lottery. They kind of believe that they can do it. They know it's a possibility. Without you understanding that everything in your life is a possibility, you will not get past this chapter or this stage in life. You have to imagine yourself in situations, and that's going to help you fortify your vision. Because with your imagination, now you're going to think of creative ways to get the vision and also creative things that you can do once you obtain the vision. Like I said, not everybody's view of wealth is going to be with money. It could be with family goals, and that's where you can include that. I get $8 million, I could buy my dad a Range Rover. I can buy my mom a BMW M3 she always wanted. These are the things that you have to imagine in your own mind and then create the emotion. You're actually going to feel it. You're going to feel good about giving to others. And in turn, you're going to be able to attract your vision. You're going to think of more creative ways to obtain it. It's simple as that. The creative imagination, I noticed Napoleon Hill didn't want to touch on mostly because for the fact that he's discussing getting rich. He's discussing real life. So he didn't really want to get into the sixth sense that he personally believes in, which is more of a spiritual belief. But it's definitely nonetheless true that if you do think with your, I'd say, the third eye, then you're going to get certain things come to you. If you can feel that intuition, you can feel that there's a message being sent to you, either from your inner self or from a higher self, whatever your religion may be. I'm not going to have any biases here. You very well may attract it, and I think that's the most important voice you should listen to. I wouldn't recommend listening to parents or friends. Their opinions are free. They don't mean anything. Listen to that inner self. I'm going to leave it at that for this chapter. I believe I summarized it quite well. If you want to read the book, he's just going to go through different examples of people that had an imagination and how people, even in biblical times, use their imagination to create heaven, hell, etc. You can read it if you'd like, but that's the main points of chapter 5. All right? So thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and that's it. Thank you.